Hello, everybody. Welcome into Undiscovered Country. If you like twin fiddles, steel guitars, and opera stars, you're in luck today because I've got it coming your way right here on Undiscovered Country. Turn it up. Call a neighbor.
Now I'm headed for the undiscovered country, where the path leads I want to go, where the road is as new beginning. Heaven's undiscovered country will be home. I'm headed for the undiscovered country.
Hello, everybody. We're glad you're here at Undiscovered Country. Well, let's get things off and running with this one right here. Fire from Jason Welch, his follow-up to his big hit single, Candles. One called Jesus Bought It Back on Undiscovered Country. Jason Welch, everybody. Hello, and we're glad you're here.
Daddy handed me his old guitar and he taught me how to play. And every Wednesday night prayer meeting, he'd say, get up there and sing. But when those neon lights kept shining through the stained glass window pane, they said I sold my soul to the devil when I jumped aboard that Nashville train. And Daddy's Southern gospel guitar played the Devil's Promenade, and that do-si-do till midnight whiskey songs and bending strings. Well, this gospel train was bound for glory, but it somehow left its track. They say I sold my soul to the devil, oh, but Jesus bought it back. Well, I played every bar and tavern from Nashville to L.A., but Daddy's guitar still remembered how to play Amazing Grace. One thing's for certain, I'm a fool, and that's a fact. They say I sold my soul to the devil, oh, but Jesus bought it back. Amazing grace, when I saw the light in the middle of the night, when I knelt down to pray with all my might. Well, Jesus took me back the very moment that I asked. I sold my soul, but Jesus bought it back. And Daddy's Southern gospel guitar played the Devil's Promenade, and that do-si-do till midnight whiskey songs and bending strings. Well, this gospel train was bound for glory, but it somehow left its track. They say I sold my soul to the devil, oh, but Jesus bought it back. And Daddy's guitar knew what song to play to get this train on track. They say I sold my soul to the devil, oh, but Jesus bought it back.
The latest out from Jason Welch right there, and a song called Jesus Bought It Back right here on Undiscovered Country. Hey, pull up a chair, have a seat. We're going to be here for a little while, or if you want to just stand there in the corner, that's all right too. Here's Joshua Clark and his brand new song called God's Calling Home. More angels every day. Joshua Clark on Undiscovered Country. Come on, Joshua.
The church bells tolled this morning, lined with flowers and a choir song. The whispers of a life now absent, gone to where the angels belong. Calling more angels home to a place we all belong, in the arms of love eternal. We'll meet again, it won't be
Joshua Clark, everybody. God's Calling Home, Angels.
The sunset paints the sky in gold, a beacon for our weary eyes, a promise of a brighter morning in a place where love can grow.
Undiscovered Country, we're glad you took time to stop by and see us today. Here's Andrew Dean and his band called The Farm Machine. Andrew Dean and The Farm Machine. You talk about a well-oiled machine. This is it right here. Faith, hope, and love. Andrew Dean and The Farm Machine on Undiscovered Country.
Lord, there are some tough spots in life, so many troubles, so much strife. I come to you to see me through. Faith, hope, and love shine through. Whoa, I need you. Faith, hope, and love shine through. In this life I trust in you. All I can do, you see me through. Your love, it grows in me. A faith, hope, and love to be. Oh, faith, hope, and love to be. Oh, Lord, how I love thee. When I'm in trouble, I turn to you. You'll never leave me, and your word is true. If you have sorrow or pain, pray to the Father, He'll carry them away. Jesus wants to talk to you. A faith, hope, and love will pull us through. Oh, faith, hope, and love will pull us through. Oh, He'll carry us through. Whoa, He'll carry us through. Faith, hope, and love will carry us through. The greatest of these is love. The greatest of these is love. The greatest of these is love.
Faith, hope, and love. Andrew Dean and The Farm Machine for you right there on Undiscovered Country. Let me ask you a question. When the music enters your ears, does it go to your heart, your hands, or your feet first? Think about that. Debbie Mills, I Found Jesus.
I found Jesus wandering the street. He was shorter than I thought he'd be. He was carrying the scars from somebody else's war. He smelled like Jack and he could use a shave. Swore he hadn't eaten in a couple days. He would still right now for a single slice of pizza. I found Jesus in a grocery store, kneeling on a dirty floor, picking up the pennies that had slipped through others' hands. She bought applesauce in Gerber jars, put it on a food stamp card, and swiped it quick and prayed no one would see her. Now Jesus, he ain't hard to find in the unemployment line, or in a lockup doing time for living underneath the bridge. Funny it don't draw a crowd when the Son of God walks all around us, hoping we might recognize who He is. You know that Jesus, He ain't hard to find in the unemployment line or in a lockup doing time for living underneath the bridge. Funny it don't draw a crowd when the Son of God walks all around us. I may never understand the reason, but I found Jesus in an old folks' home, sitting by a window all alone, waiting on a daughter who says she was gonna call. So I pulled out a pack of cards. He smiled and said, let's play some hearts. Ain't it something how the little things complete us? Now you might find it hard to believe this, but I found Jesus. When I was hungry, you gave me to eat. When I was thirsty, you gave me to drink. When I was in prison, you visited me. When you did this to the least of these, you have done it unto me.
Debbie Mills doing that one for you right there, and I found Jesus. Wow, what a different take on a song, huh? Where will you find Jesus today? Here's Jimmy Reno, His Hands on Undiscovered Country. I'm Rick Jones, and I'm glad you're here.
Things were bad for so long, she didn't know what to do. The heartache, pain, and tears filled her nights and days. She searched through all the wrong things, hoping to find the truth. Beneath the cross with nothing left, her life was made brand new. His hands can heal and take away the shame, restore your wounded soul, or you'll never be the same. He is there when hope seems lost, no matter how deep the hurt. When there's nothing left to feel, His hands can heal. He reflects on all the years they shared. Without her, he's so lost. For 50 years by his side, she stood. The moment came, she got called home, heaven's threshold. Now she has crossed. The pain he feels consumes his every thought. His hands can heal and take away the shame, restore your wounded soul. No, you'll never be the same. He is there when hope seems lost, no matter how deep the hurt. When there's nothing left to feel, His hands can heal. He knows exactly where you are. You're within His reach. His hands can heal and take away the shame, Restore your wounded soul, or you'll never be the same. He is there when hope seems lost, no matter how deep the hurt. When there's nothing left to feel, His hands can heal. His hands can heal.
Jimmy Reno doing that one for you right there in His hands right here on Undiscovered Country. Hey, we're kicking the dust off your speakers and we're only getting started. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining us. Whether you work 3 days a week, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, here's one that says, Daddy never worked on Sunday. Dawson Road, everybody.
He was the son of a dirt poor farmer that made a living with his hands. The day he married the neighbor's daughter, Grandpa gave him a chunk of land. He'd get up at the crack of dawn and go to bed with the evening sun. But after 6 long days at work, he'd say, what's done is done. Daddy never worked on Sunday. That's the day he laid the tools all down. Said it'll all be there come Monday. Lord willing, Monday comes around. He went to church and he read the Bible. When he prayed, we'd all join hands. Daddy never worked on Sunday. I'd like to be that kind of man. There was a drought in '88, and the corn was a turning brown. Daddy blew a hole in the riverbank, trying to save that piece of ground. We were working around the clock, digging water to those crops. But when Sunday morning come, Daddy said, it's time to stop. Daddy never worked on Sunday. That's the day he laid the tools all down. Said it'll all be there come Monday. Lord willing, Monday comes around. He went to church and he read the Bible. When he prayed, we'd all join hands. Daddy never worked on Sunday. I'd like to be that kind of man. Yeah, Daddy never worked on Sunday. That's the day he laid the tools all down. Said it'll all be yours one day. That made my mama proud. He went to church and he read the Bible and thanked the good Lord for the land. Daddy never worked on Sunday. I'd like to be that kind of man. Daddy never worked on Sunday. I'm gonna be that kind of man. Oh, thank you, Daddy.
Dawson Road doing that one for you right there. And Daddy never worked on Sunday. I'd like to be that kind of man. Hey, it's time to jump in the pickup truck and let's head off down the dirt road. We're going to have a little church in the country. Here's Doug Mathis on Undiscovered Country, where the door is always open, and we're glad you're here. Doug Mathis, Church in the Country. Come on, Doug.
Pastor Bill is sounding fired up today. He's preaching happy, shouting Jesus is the way. I love the feeling when the glory's coming down. It's like the angels came to hear that holy sound out in the country. That's my piano. They're picking 2 guitars, a fiddle, and a banjo. I love to hear the church in 3-part harmony. Open the windows, you can feel that summer breeze out in the country. With our hands up in the air out in the country. People rejoicing everywhere out in the country. Singing, standing on the promises again. That's how we do church in the country. That's right. Sister Susie sure can pray the power down. Get in the altar, grace and mercy all around. No better feeling than forgiveness of my sins. The pain is leaving and the healing's moving in out in the country. After church we'll have some dinner on the ground. When we start singing, people come from miles around. Don't need no cushions on the pews, cause we like standing. We give him praise, we testify, yeah, we like dancing in the country. With our hands up in the air out in the country. People rejoicing everywhere out in the country. Singing, standing on the promises again. That's how we do church in the country. Preacher, take your time. You got it feeling just right. Out in the country, with our hands up in the air out in the country. People rejoicing everywhere out in the country. Singing, standing on the promises again. That's how we do church in the country. People praying everywhere out in the country. Revival in the air out in the country. Singing, standing on the promises again. That's how we do church in the country. That's how we do church in the country.
Doug Mathis for you right there. Church in the country, hands up in the air. I like to believe that music is like a magnet. You turn it up and watch what happens. It draws people from everywhere. Hey, twin fiddles, steel guitars, and here comes an Opry star, Ed Bruce, the hand of the man.
Had courage to stand up and call him my friend. Or would I have denied that I'd ever known someone like him? Would I have been kneeling in the shadows and throwing the dice? Or would I have been holding the hand of the man when he died? Would I have that dead man was walking around? Would I have laughed at the loaves and the fishes he found? Would I have believed that his hands could calm Galilee? Or would I have driven the first man threw his hand to the tree? Would I have been one of those chosen as a fisher of men? Or would I have held silver in my hand for selling a friend? As he climbed the last mile up that hill, would I have stoned him or cried? Would I have been holding the hand of the man when he died? Would I have had courage to stand up and call him my friend? Would I have denied that I'd ever known someone like him? Would I have been kneeling in the shadows and throwing the dice? Would I have been holding the hand of the man when he died? I hope to be holding the hand of the man when I die.
Ed Bruce for you right there, The Hand of the Man, right here on Undiscovered Country. Here's Cindy Reynolds and her next big hit song, Wake Up Call. Cindy Reynolds on Undiscovered Country. I'm Rick Jones, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day to stop by and be with us. Cindy Reynolds, everybody.
Early on in my younger years, I had ambitions without any fears. I was going places I'd never been, living a life so full of sin. Then late one night I heard the good news. It was a still small voice that shook my soul right out of the blue. A wake-up call from Jesus, wanting me to know the truth. He said, child, I laid my life down for you. Shed my blood on an old rugged cross for the sake of the lost. Now this is your wake-up call. This is your wake-up call. I'd been running hard all my life, chasing dreams on those sleepless nights, swearing I'd chase them to the day I died. Had no clue I was running blind. Then late one night I heard the good news. It was the still small voice that shook my soul right out of the blue. A wake-up call from Jesus, wanting me to know the truth. He said, child, I laid my life down for you. Shed my blood on an old rugged cross for the sake of the lost. Now this is your wake-up call. This is your wake-up call. I couldn't wait for the last call to turn my life around, so I got down on my knees and prayed, Lord, please help me out. Oh, I want to thank you for the good news, for the still small voice that shook my soul right out of the blue. It was the wake-up call I needed to give my heart to Jesus. Lord, thank you for the wake-up call. Thank you for the truth. Lord, thank you for the wake-up call. Thank you for the truth. Thank you for the truth.
Cindy Reynolds for you right there, and a wake-up call right here on Undiscovered Country. Shellam Klein's song started out at the bottom of the charts. It just keeps climbing rung by rung by rung, and it's going to go all the way to the top, I believe. Shellam Klein, Pray for
Doctor
Me.
Gave the news today. We've done all we can do. The banker said my money's gone. I'm not sure I'll make it through. This battle that I'm facing is the worst I've ever seen. I'm begging for a shoulder, a place where I can lean. Will you pray for me? Lift me up to the throne. Will you pray for me? Help me write old victory song. Will you talk to the Father? Will you stand and believe? Will you be my prayer warrior? Will you pray for me? My marriage has been failing. Love is nowhere to be found. The world is falling in on me. I look up to see the ground. When my faith is getting weaker, I have no one else to blame. Will you say a prayer for me and pray in Jesus' name? Will you pray for me? Lift me up to the throne. Will you pray for me? Help me write old victory song. Will you talk to the Father? Will you stand and believe? Will you be my prayer warrior? Or will you pray for me? Will you pray for me? Lift me up to the throne. Will you pray for me? Help me write old victory song. Will you talk to the Father? Will you stand and believe? Will you be my prayer warrior? Will you pray for me? Will you be my prayer warrior? Will you pray for me?
Shalom Klein, a great job on that one right there. Will you be my prayer warrior? Will you pray for me? Shalom Klein on Undiscovered Country. Here's Melissa Evans, her song One Touch from Jesus on Undiscovered Country. Make sure you tell somebody about the program. I'd appreciate that so very much. Melissa Evans, everybody.
Life torn into pieces, a heart shattered, a shell of the person I should be, walking through the shadows and dark places, haunted by the years of defeat. But through the clouds of darkness I saw shining the answer to my hurting and my need. And all it took was one word of believing, then I was set free. Chains were broken. One touch from Jesus, my eyes were open. The weight of the sin and shame I carried was lifted all away. One touch from Jesus,
Big power pack song right there for you from Melissa Evans, One Touch from Jesus. Here's Ray Hollis and his song, Eyes for You. Ray Hollis, everybody.
Things that sparkle, things that shine, all these things try to catch my eye. You're the only one I wanna bring into view. Oh my Lord, here's looking at you. You are beautiful, you are beautiful. When I think of you, I see wonderful. So let my heart forever be faithful and true, and only have eyes for you. Things eternal, things divine, things that stand the test of time. Let my eyes behold you and my heart pursue. My sweet Lord, here's looking at you. You are beautiful, you are beautiful. When I think of you, I see wonderful. So let my heart forever be faithful and true, and only have eyes for you. Nothing compares to you. You are beautiful, you are beautiful. Heaven and earth adore you. You are beautiful, you are beautiful. You are beautiful, you are beautiful. When I think of you, I see wonderful. So let my heart forever be faithful and true, and only have eyes for you, and only have eyes for you, and only have eyes for you.
Ray Hollis doing that one for you right there. Eyes for You, right here on Undiscovered Country. Here's Marty DeRoche out of Southern Illinois and his song called Heroes. Marty DeRoche.
From a small town in the heartland, he answered his country's call. A young man, when he trained for war, he was willing to give his all. With no idea what he would face, he sailed across the world to fight, and came home with medals and memories, so thankful to be alive. Heroes, ordinary people who do extraordinary things. Heroes don't dream of fame or glory, but are born in that moment courage brings. They're at the right place at the right time. When they step up to do their part, they become somebody's angel, being heroes from their heart. Mom and Dad were so in love, didn't mind that they were poor. The family meant the world to them, and they needed nothing more. They worked double shifts to raise us kids and keep
family fed. But they taught us to be a blessing by sharing what we had. Heroes, ordinary people who do extraordinary things. Heroes don't dream of fame or glory, but are born in that moment courage brings. They're at the right place at the right time. When they step up to do their part, they become somebody's angel, being heroes from their heart. They don't choose the moment, it chooses the brave few. They see the need of others and come to the rescue. Heroes are ordinary people who do extraordinary things. Heroes don't dream of fame or glory, but are born in that moment courage brings. They're at the right place at the right time. When they step up to do their part, they become somebody's angel, being heroes from their heart. They become somebody's angel, being heroes from the heart.
Marty DeRoche doing that one for you right there. Heroes from the Heart right here. Marty DeRoche, Heroes on Undiscovered Country. Here's the Fortner Brothers asking the question, can I pray for you? The Fortner Brothers.
He was clearly shaken by the doctor's news, sitting there by himself in the hospital waiting room. When the Spirit moved me to try to comfort him some way, wasn't sure what to tell him, but I knew just what to say. Can I pray for you? It'll only take a minute, and the Father's always listening. He wants to hear from you. Ain't no special kind of magic, but the power of prayer in action, like an army of angels helping you get through. So can I pray for you? He said, thanks for asking. My wife usually handles that. See, I ain't been a praying man since our son didn't make it back. Wanna shake the rust off of faith, get down on my knees, but I'm kinda worried God might not remember me. Can I pray for you? It'll only take a minute, and the Father's always listening. He wants to hear from you. Ain't no special kind of magic, but the power of prayer in action, like an army of angels helping you get through. So can I pray for you? If you're with someone in pain, or who has lost one, just for you to say, can I pray for you? Can I pray for you?
Fortner Brothers for you right there, and Can I Pray for You on Undiscovered Country. How about this one right here from Carrie Easley? Because He Changed Me. Carrie Easley, number one, everybody.
You ask me how I know that Jesus saved my soul. I tell you it's plain to see, because He changed me. It's a change that only He can make. Believe me, I've tried. No matter what you've been through, that's why He was crucified. He brought me from where I was to where I am today. He washed me clean with His love, and with me He will stay. So you ask me how I know that Jesus saved my soul. I tell you it's plain to see, because He changed me. It's a change that only He can make. Believe me, I've tried, and I've tried. No matter what you've been through, that's why He was crucified. He brought me from where I was to where I am today. He washed me clean with His love, and with me He will stay. So you ask me how I know that Jesus saved my soul. I tell you it's plain to see, because He changed me. I tell you it's plain to see, because He changed me.
Carrie Easley for you right there out of Randolph, Mississippi, and his big number one song, Because He Changed Me. Here's one for you from Victoria Bolin. Change is coming. You've got to believe that on Undiscovered Country. Victoria Bolin.
Waking up with a tear-stained pillow. Sleep don't come so easy anymore. I make myself get up to fix some coffee and struggle just to make it out the door. I start my drive to work and turn the radio on, hoping for encouragement somewhere. But there's no music, just the sound of more bad news. Help us, Lord, we're living on a prayer. There's a brighter day round the corner if I just hold on to God's unchanging hand. All the hard times won't last forever, and I know the sun will shine again. I will trust that God will get me through this in the times when I face the unknown, 'cause He promised He would never leave me, so I'll never have to walk this road alone. Though I've had better days, I can't complain. I can see a ray of sunshine through the rain. Through it all, I know this one thing: change is coming. The world is so much different than it once was. It gets a little darker every day. In our clouded minds there is confusion. The love that we once had has turned to hate. As I look around, there's people hurting, looking for just someone to care. Is it all that hard to show some kindness? Things are coming to an end, we must prepare. There's a brighter day round the corner if I just hold on to God's unchanging hand. All the hard times won't last forever, and I know the sun will shine again. I will trust that God will get me through this in the times when I face the unknown, 'cause He promised He would never leave me, so I'll never have to walk this road alone. Though I've had better days, I can't complain. I can see a ray of sunshine through the rain. Through it all, I know this one thing: change is coming. Change is coming.
Victoria Bolin for you right there. He knows one thing: change is coming. Victoria Bolin on Undiscovered Country. Here's Rachel Taylor closing out the program with Hey Hey. Rachel Taylor on Undiscovered Country. Come on, girl.
Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, hey, dark clouds have passed away. Hey, hey, let the sun shine in. A brand new day is about to begin. Hey, hey.
Rachel Taylor doing that one for you right there. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. You got to believe that. Hey, that's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining us on Undiscovered Country. Come back and see us real soon. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.